So as our report shows, even though oil demand growth is slowing in our projections based on the current policies that are in place, we are seeing continued growth in oil demand through every year to 2028. But as we state in the report, we're starting to see that peak in oil demand on the horizon, but beyond the forecast period that we're covering here. So clearly, we're not on track to reach net zero emissions by 2050. We're far from that. To reach those targets, we need to have additional policy measures, additional behavioral changes to have a faster decline in oil demand that we have outlined in our report that is based on the current trajectory that as we see it.
Toril, good morning. It's Juliana here. I'd like to hone in on what you're seeing in China more near term. Looking at the monthly report that you published this morning, you note that China's rebound continues unabated, with its oil demand reaching an all-time high in April. It's interesting to see the strength that's coming through in this report, given a lot of the signals we're seeing is that the recovery is not going as strong as many had expected. What are the demand signals you're getting out of China right now?
Yeah, thank you for that. No, so as we note in the report, we're seeing mixed signals on a lot of part of the oil market today, and of course we also see the weak macroeconomic news coming out of China, the property market weakness, industrial activity and manufacturing and trade being undermined. But what we're seeing in the oil demand numbers, as you note, they're record highs. The growth at the start of the year in Chinese oil demand is extraordinary. But of course, last year, a lot of the economy was shut in due to COVID restrictions. So we are expecting out of the 2.4 million barrels a day world oil demand growth that we're expecting this year, China accounts for 60%. So 1.6 million barrels a day of growth in China, record high. It is the mobility, it's personal mobility on road transport. Aviation is picking up in China very strongly, and we're seeing very strong growth from the petrochemical sector as well. Of course, China has built an amazing amount of petrochemical facilities over the past years. They're now using those, and that's what's driving the growth at the moment.